today's video, we're going to learn about self-service support, a way to set up your customers for success without ever having to step in. But before you help your customers, why not help yourself and subscribe to the YouTube channel of SupportNinja so that you can get all the latest lessons in customer support, experience, and so much more. All right, let's get to the video. Okay, let's face it. In today's digital world, the one that promises instant gratification for just a few taps or swipes, not that many customers want to talk to a real live customer support agent whenever they run into a problem with a company's product or service. In fact, most people seem accustomed to looking for solutions via a search engine or a company's website. And yet, so many of these searches don't really give customers what they need. So then, how can companies maintain this critical touch point even as their customers become more and more self-reliant? Well, the answer is pretty clear. Companies need to meet their customers' preferences and focus on optimizing self-service support capabilities instead of bulking up on remote teams and call centers. Now, that might sound a little bit weird coming from a company that specializes in outsourcing, but hang on, we'll get to that, I promise. For now, let's get back to the point. What is self-service support? Well, it refers to a customer's ability to find answers to questions and solve problems independently, using a company's robust and intuitive help page, support page, and FAQ page. The key words here are robust and intuitive. The pages need to have the information customers need, and it must be easy to use. Plenty of customers who try this approach still come up empty-handed though, and end up reaching out to a call center or email support. This extra step likely further compounds their frustration. So why should you aim for self-service support then? Well, customer service in any form is an important interaction between companies and their customers. The success of that interaction can highly influence how a customer views the brand, product, or service of your company. Customer preferences are changing, and research shows that the demand for self-service support is rising. According to Forrester, 72% of customers would rather use self-service over phone or email support. And a study from Nuance showed something pretty similar, with 67% of respondents preferring self-service. You've also got data from Coleman Parks that showed 91% of customers would rather use a self-service support option if it was available. In that same survey, it was also indicated that 40% of customers tried to find an answer on their own before contacting a call center. So it looks like the writing's on the wall with this one. Self-support is on the rise. Since that's the case, let's look at some tips for optimizing self-service support. First, let's talk about how to build it. As with any customer-focused strategic business decision, designing effective support starts with understanding the audience. You need to segment your customers based on things like demographics, products or services used, knowledge-based, and so forth and so on. For each segment, you'll also need to design specific content to address the problems and the issues that customers are most likely to encounter. This info can come from looking through past customer queries and support desk tickets. But besides the content, your help and support sections on your website should be designed in such a way that it's easy to use. This should offer basic and advanced search capabilities as well as filtering and sorting options. In fact, according to a Pew Internet survey, 92% of adults use search engines to find information on the web. So your website search functionality should be pretty similar to what users are normally getting when they use a search engine. Now beyond that, using icons or product images to further break down the categories of questions like, for example, payments, security, getting started, resolve issues, all of it can make it so much easier for customers to find the best answer for their question. The page should also be optimized for desktop, laptop, tablet, and mobile devices, and whatever else is in the market so that the info is always available at all times and is viewable on every platform. This section of your website should be consistent with your company's brand, so that way customers trust the answers and information in the area. If possible, it should be personalized to customers as well. Many websites have customer logins, and a single sign-on allows companies to adjust search results based on a customer's profile, product, or service owned in past inquiries. It's also important that backup information is readily available. Even though the aim is for customers to solve the problems on their own, they should be able to find a support email or phone number easily just in case they need extra help. Oh, and in the catastrophic event that the self-service part of your website goes down, you gotta have a backup option available. And you can do this with a redirect or a secondary help website. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, this is the big one. Customers need to know this information exists. If they don't know it's there, how are they ever going to be self-supported? A help or support section should be clearly listed on your website's homepage. The button, tab, or whatever you make it should be easy to find on any device. And if a customer does reach out to the call center, a recording should notify them of the self-service support options on your website before they're connected to an actual agent. The agent should also mention where this information is available in the self-service support section, either by co-searching or by sending the customer a link to the information. Actions like this help train customers on how to find solutions on their own if they ever need additional help. It's also important to consider using SEO in the support articles. If customers are trying to find answers via search engines, it's good to make sure they can easily hop into your self-support page from one. Having good SEO can help make the most relevant articles appear in search results higher up. In short, the easier it is to find and access the info, the stronger your self-support section might be. Companies should strive to keep their information up to date, since this can increase customer satisfaction and lower overall support costs. After each self-service support session, your company should ask for feedback. Then you should track the questions and note which ones appear frequently. This is a good indication that additional info might be needed around that topic. Service agents should also be notified of these updates, so that way they can provide the same answers that customers are accessing. To go even further, you can also conduct periodic focus groups and usability testing to evaluate how well the tool is meeting customers' demands and if any changes need to be made. Always be on the lookout for ways to improve your self-support options so that customers can count on a great experience. Overall, companies who are looking to improve their customer interactions should evaluate their current customer support capabilities. Now, remember when I said at the beginning of this video it was a little weird to hear this lesson coming from a company that's main function is outsourcing? Well, regardless of how many agents you might have on your team, live agents don't need to be the only line of support for your customers. There's a whole system that can work together between agents and self-support. The important thing is that you have both ready so that customers can have a smooth experience no matter where they end up. So while call centers, virtual assistants, and chatbots are helpful components of a support strategy, some companies may need to add or improve their self-service support capabilities given customers' rising demand for self-reliance. By building, marketing, and improving self-service support capabilities, companies can help their customers help themselves. If you want to see some self-support in action, feel free to hop on over to our website at SupportNinja.com. Oh, but before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and double check that you're subscribed to this channel. Alright, I'm Jack for Support Ninja. Thank you so much for watching.